Today we're going to Genesis chapter 4. Cain and Abel. Now Adam had a sexual relationship with his wife, Eve, and he became pregnant. When he gave birth to Cain, he said, "With the Lord's help, I have produced a man." Later, she gave birth to his brother and named him Abel. When they grew up, Abel became a servant, while Cain cultivated the ground. When it was time for the harvest, Cain presented some of his crops as a gift to the Lord. Abel also brought a gift, the best portion of the firstborn lambs from his flock. The Lord accepted Abel and his gift, but he did not accept Cain and his gift. This made Cain very angry, and he looked dejected. "Why are you so angry?" the Lord asked Cain. "Why do you look so dejected? You will be accepted if you do what is right. But if you refuse to do what is right, then watch out. Sin is crouching at the door, eager to control you, but you must subdue it and be its master." One day, Cain suggested to his brother, "Let's go out into the fields." And while they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Afterward, the Lord asked Cain, "Where is your brother? Where is Abel?" "I don't know," Cain responded. "Am I my brother's garden?" But the Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cried out to me from the ground. Now you are cursed and banished from the ground, which has swallowed your brother's blood. No longer will the ground yield good crops for you, no matter how hard you work. From now on, you will be a homeless wanderer on the earth." Cain replied to the Lord, "My punishment is too great for me to bear. You have banished me from the land and from your presence. You have made me a homeless wanderer. Anyone who found me will kill me." The Lord replied, "No, for I will give a sevenfold punishment to anyone who killed you." Then the Lord put a mark on Cain to warn anyone who might try to kill him. So Cain left the Lord's presence and settled in the land of Nod, east of Eden. The descendants of Cain. Cain had a sacred relationship with his wife, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Then Cain founded a city which he named Enoch after his son. Enoch had a son named Irad. Irad became the father of Mahujael. Mahujael became the father of Masael. Masael became the father of Namach. Namach married two women. The first was named Ada, and the second was Zina. Ada gave birth to Jeba, who was the first of those who raised livestock and lived in tent. His brother's name was Juba, the first of all who played the harp and the flute. The Namach's other wife, Zina, gave birth to a son named Tubal-Cain. He became an expert in forged tools of bronze and iron. Tubal-Cain had a sister named Naamah. One day, Namach said to his wives, "Adam and Zina hear my voice, listen to me. Your wife of Namaj, I have killed a man who attacked me, a young man who wounded me. If someone who killed Cain is punished 7 times, then the one who killed me will be punished 77 times. The birth of Seth. Adam had sexual relationship with his wife again, and she gave birth to another son. She named him Seth, for she said, God has granted me another son in place of Abel, who Cain killed. When Seth grew up, he had a son and named his Enosh. That time, people first began to worship Lord by name. I think that is the beginning of about the generation, because God created Adam and Eve, and then follow the generation. Now there is more generation come out. That is the beginning, and then also this chapter talking about people is begin to worship the Lord by name. So people didn't realize God gave us so great a gift. Now they are realized, and then they began to worship God. That is a good start. But this chapter also tells how another sin come out. Except Adam and Eve have the first sin, which is they didn't follow God's commandment and they eat the fruit of the tree of wisdom. And then Adam and Eve's two sons, the first two sons, Cain and Abel, just only two person, and begin this two person, now the jealous come out, because Cain jealous Abel, and then Cain made great sin to kill Abel. That is totally against God's commandment. And that is the first kill, I think, is the human being's history. And this already recorded in our Bible, and just want to remind the people, please, the first sin of human being is not follow God's commandment. And the second one will be the jealous. Even only 2% still create some jealous. Human beings, human nature. Everybody need to watch out. So that's why God always remind us, be humble and be repented. Be repent. Because that is very important. We need to realize our human nature. And we always be humble and be repent our sin. Even some jealous idea in your mind or in your heart, watch out. That is great sin. Okay, so that is the end of Genesis chapter 4. Hope everybody like it. Thank you. Hope see you tomorrow.